sun shining straight through my ear hole. Let's try and put you so you can actually see something. Not that you'd really want to see my face at the moment anyway. So I must apologise in advance. I've really got no idea what this reading is going to come out like. I have been going through some stuff myself, and I had some quite bad night terrors this morning, and I still feel quite shaken up. So I have work to do, but yeah, I'm just going to take it a little bit slower than usual. I hope you can be okay with that for me. I'm doing 7 readings for the planetary alignment, which will be happening tomorrow. And I'll be starting with my deck, the AEIOU Oracle. You can purchase this in the description box. I hope this reading finds you well. And if you would like to like, subscribe, comment, it does massively help me to energetically pick up on your energy and give you a more accurate reading. And also, obviously, it does help other people find the readings. Okay, so this is the throat chakra. You can go and do some research and have a look about what that means and see if it resonates with you and see how this reading resonates with you. And I also, it would be good if you could go and do some research about what's going to happen tomorrow with the planets, because it's quite a big deal, y'all. And I feel like there's going to be the boulder. So this card is all about finding and building a sacred place. A sacred place. And I also really like this card because this is also a gateway, which is the throat chakra is the gateway. So you can go and have a look at that on Google as well. It's the gateway to heaven. So you can speak heaven into existence. You can cast spells. You can manifest speak things into your reality. You know, are you speaking and listening? So many people forget the listening part. I personally believe that the throat chakra actually controls all the senses apart from the eyes. So even your smell is like a form of picking up communication, because you're picking up on people's pheromones. It's really weird. They're asking me to tell you about when I had my little boy. Right, can we have less then? When he was really little, our telepathy between us was like insane. Like really insane. And my sense of smell was just through the roof. And I could smell like if someone had cheated. It was really bizarre. I can't even tell you how I could explain that, but I just absolutely knew. Really did. It was just really interesting. So this is about carving out a sacred place. I feel like this, right, can we have less than, because you're chucking out too many. Can we have a clear message, please? Come on, this is all about communication. Let's communicate a clear message for the throat chakra, please. This is about building strong intention with your words. and really listening to what people are saying to you, really listening as the energy behind the words. Are you listening with a loving ear? Are you really hearing the full story? And are you letting your words pass? Okay, what's this? So this is the 5 of Sceptres. I feel like this came out in another reading. I feel like, excuse me, I do apologise. I feel like this is like the end of conflict. I feel like harsh words, you know, like avoiding conflict. Yeah. The conflict is over, like not wanting to argue anymore. The Tower, opening Pandora's box. I feel maybe you've been holding back from saying something. Holding back the truth. I feel like in fear of hurting somebody or causing more destruction. I'm just getting very strongly that you are really wanting to end a difficult situation, end the conflict, maybe even the confusion in your mind. Now, like if you've been thinking about something for quite a while and you just want to say something to somebody, just to, you know, like find out either way, that could absolutely definitely be, you know, like I feel like this is either you telling someone that something is over to end a conflict, or this is almost like bringing someone, okay. I'm going to read that card. 8. When reversed, you are now presented with your options, but you find yourself unable to choose just yet. Least you feel something better comes along too late, or worse, you choose incorrectly. You keep second guessing yourself and your decisions, and it's causing you to become aimless. Instead, try listening to your heart about what is important and best for you. Remember, no decision is worse than the wrong decision. Choosing one path is saying no to them all. Decide. So something that you haven't been acting on. I feel like I need to say sometimes we shy away from, you know, like difficult conversations that we know that we need to have. Yeah. Okay. So sometimes we feel like we need to shy away from difficult conversations that we know that we need to have, because it's like our soul knows from like a higher perspective what will happen afterwards. It's like if you need to let somebody go out of your life and you need to have a difficult conversation, it's already like your soul knows what the answer's going to be. Or say, for example, like you've got the Magician card, which is all about manifesting, and you've got the 10 of Hearts in the reverse. And I feel like I just feel like something needs to end. I really feel like it's like a something that's not serving you. It could be a relationship, it could be a job, it could be, it just could be, yeah, look at this, look. When reversed, unrealistic expectations in a relationship lead to disconnection and struggles in communication. Are you neglecting your relationship to pursue more money or furthering your career? Perhaps you hope that your relationship is all roses and no weeds. It's important to remember that every relationship has its ups and downs, and yours is no different. Your personal values might be misaligned, and you are focused on what others tell you will make you happy instead of listening to your own voice. You need to realign your actions and goals with your personal values and motivations. Like what you're, I feel like what you manifested and the situation that you're in was based on maybe old programming, or maybe like what your parents wanted for you, or what you thought society wanted of you, or what you think that you should have. Like you've worked so hard for this situation that you're in, these circumstances, and it's like all it's doing is causing you conflict because it's not who you are and it's not what you really want. And I feel like you've manifested this really, I'm just going to say, like, unhappy situation, because it was never truly like what your heart or what you really wanted. I feel like you heard wrong. What's that one? Yeah, this is a head and heart. This is the planetary alignment coming through. Can you see the chakras on the guy's body? And we've got emotion and intellect. It's like before you were making decisions, or you were getting yourself into circumstances because of, maybe like a completely logical, like you picked someone who logically made sense in your world, but there was like not really sort of like any emotional attachment to them, or like, all this situation, like this could be a job that you've gone after, or a way of life. It could be anything. It doesn't necessarily have to mean like just the partner. It can be a job, it can be the life that you thought that you wanted to live, or the way that you wanted to live it, and it wasn't in alignment with who you are as an individual. It felt to you that maybe you were having to sort of forget parts of you to be able to be in these circumstances. But I feel like you're moving forward, or that you need to move forward with emotion, like emotion and logic mixed together, so it makes sense and it also feels good to you, like something that really opens up your heart and fills you with joy, and you can express yourself in an honest way. I feel like I'm speaking to someone who is an emotional person and doesn't want to have to hide those aspects of self, doesn't want to have to play games, doesn't want to have to worry that someone's, going to hurt them or mistreat them. Maybe this was something that, happened in childhood, that, where you maybe might have been dismissed for your emotions. Wow, okay. So I'm getting lots and lots of feminine energy, which is the balance. Wow. This is the card that's standing out the most to me, and this is this offer. We've had this appear in quite a lot of readings. There's this offer. Someone sees you very clearly. Wow, look at that on the card. Look, can you see the gateway? This is the portal. I feel like I feel like it's either you making an emotional offer for a beginning. The yellow butterfly is right in the little pot that she's handing out. You see someone, or they see you, or you both see each other in exactly the same way. I see this as being like a completely mutual thing. And there is a lot of love here. But there's something to do with a mother. And this is on the upside. This is something to do with a mother. This could be someone that you're involved in. You could be a mother yourself. You could want to be a mother. And if you're a man, you could want this person to be the mother of your children. This is just lots and lots of feminine energy in regards to the way that you're moving forward. Yeah, water, lots of emotions, lots of feminine energy. This is about communicating. Like, can you see the crab there? This is about, and lots of turtles and tortoises. There's a hard shell, or has been a hard shell around your heart. And I feel for some that you have attracted people that have also kept sort of like, I'm seeing like a little heart, you know, like, because you have been guarding your heart, you've actually been attracting people who don't have a very big heart. You know, like the frequency of love that you're actually letting out into the universe is so small because you're keeping it so guarded. But actually you are such a huge hearted, emotional, expressive human being. I feel like you've been holding back massively. Someone's been holding you back. That's really interesting. I feel like someone's been holding you back. Let me just get that. Someone has been holding you back. Just bear with me just a second. Let me just get the download from a few words on this, because I'm picking up something sort of quite controlling, but I don't know whether that is true for this card. Bear with me just a second. Yeah, an attachment from the past has definitely been holding you back from speaking your truth. Bear with me just a second. Hopefully find this page I'm looking for. Where are you? Yeah, loyal to authority. Ah, okay. It is what I thought it is, but not in the way that I would. This attachment to past, it's like blind loyalty. Like this attachment from the past has power over you and you're loyal to it. And I don't know whether it's a pattern, but it's something to do with how you see yourself and maybe even what you think that you deserve. Or maybe speaking your truth was not a good thing. I feel like something from your childhood. I'm just going to read on the inner child. What is the youth in reverse about, please? Okay, so mum might have been quite stern, quite cruel, maybe not like maybe mum wasn't as what's the word I'm looking for? Attuned to your emotions. Like, say for example, if you were upset, maybe your mum was very much like, dust yourself off, come on, let's get on with it. Wasn't, I mean, this is even for a boy or a girl. I'm just getting very much that mum could have been lacked. The devil's coming up. Okay, for both male or female, whoever's on this reading, I feel like there may be some lower vibrational behaviors that stem from the lack of affirmation from your mum. I feel like you had to grow up quick. Yeah, I just feel that mum could have been very critical, quite stern. I'm just going to do that again because I just getting weird energy from that. Maybe from that you have been doing some work around this. Maybe this is something that has already come up for you in regards to your healing already. Okay, so I'm getting a father figure, could have been sort of like in and out in regards to sharing his love with you. I feel like it was neither, like he I don't think that he would like never say I love you. I think that you struggled knowing your place in the family in regards to your dad. It's like his love for you was just a given. It wasn't like he actively made sure that you knew that you were loved, and this causes I just think in regards to how you communicate, your love language is on expression. I don't think that you actually had parents who, wow, really conflicting energy. I feel like what I was trying to say was, I feel like communication, maybe as a child from your parents, wasn't like affirmations and, like things, emotions and like dialect about loving and how we love and relationships and creating an intimate relationship wasn't really available to you, and it created this like unstable relationship with mum. That's what I'm getting. It's like with dad, he was just like not numb. It's just, he was just straight down the line, like consistently, didn't really say anything. Like dad was more consistent, but just, like not really there or here or there. But mum was very much like in, out, in, out, in, out. I'm just getting this very sort of like stern. I'm getting for some, she could be, like absent, like quite off in her head sometimes, distant. But then, be very cuddly with you and affectionate, which can be quite distressing in a different way. I don't think that you ever really knew what she was thinking, maybe, which created a strange dynamic. Definitely less consistent, more in and out kind of energy, possibly quite draining. I'm just seeing this offer really strongly right in the middle of the reading. Let me just go to, let me go and read some energy on that. Can you tell me about this offer, please? What is this offer right in the middle of the reading? Queen of Swords. This is the hand. This is the hand again. The offer. The offer. This is a strong offer. This is either you or someone in your energy that is coming forward with an offer. Ace of Swords, the truth. Queen of Cups in the reverse. The truth about a situation where there isn't love. This could be about mum. Maybe you're opening up about the relationship with mum. Maybe you're talking to mum or need to talk to mum and tell them the truth about how you feel. Maybe there's some healing around that. This could be to do with this mum in your life. It's definitely something to do with an offer from God, a chance to rectify something. There's definitely clarity coming through, whether you're providing this. This is about a betrayal. So something is definitely over. Something is done. The conflict is done. There's no more hurt in this situation. And a decision has been made. We've got the Two of Swords. A decision has been made. Can you tell me about this offer, please? What is the offer? King of Cups. That this is big love. This is the King of Cups for me, is that intellect and emotions together. This is someone who is like emotionally mature. This is the offer that's coming in. Emotionally mature offer. I've got my head together. I know what I want. I am consistent. Excuse me, this is slow moving. Or has been slow moving. Excuse me. Just hearing that. I'm a love man. Ooh, baby, I'm a love man. I'm just seeing Patrick Swayze shaking his tush. I'm a love man. Ooh, babe. Emperor in reverse. We've been having this out for this whole reading. Excuse me, I do apologise. Right. Hermit. This is some big energy. I feel like this is carrying on from yesterday. I fucked up. Somebody's fucked up. That's what I'm getting from that. Someone made a mistake. Somebody didn't do something that they were meant to do. There was a plan that they didn't stick to. And they're enlightened about this, whether this is you or somebody else. Two of Cups. Two of Cups. I know now what I want is this Two of Cups. I want a balanced relationship. I want something that is balanced. And for some reason you didn't accept it before. I'm sorry I didn't accept it before. It's an apology. That's the offer, is an apology. There's a start, like I didn't take charge of something. That's what I'm hearing. So we've got the eight. I was stuck in my head. I was thinking too much. It was all intellect. We've got the Six of Wands. I want to win with you. I see now how things are. I want to work at it. I want to put the effort in. I want to work. This is what's coming through in this communication, whether this is you saying this to someone or like I see now. I want to put the work in. Sorry, there's like page thingies that are flipped over. I'm going to do that again. I do apologise for me yawning. I am absolutely shattered. I do apologise. So whether this is you or this is somebody else, this has been seen clearly. I'm hearing like I see you. It wasn't balanced before. I wasn't putting the effort in. Judgment. Like I'm hearing like I'm calling this back in. I'm calling time. You know, my soul knows My soul knows what is best. Let's go that again. The Tower. I want to build something. That's what I'm getting with that. I want to build something. I'm just hearing that there's this relation, this slow moving energy has been draining. I feel like for someone, whether this is you or someone that you're connected to, they've been quite stuck in their head, and this is where the draining comes from. Like they're using all their energy to think about this thing like over and over and over and over and over again, like and it comes from this mum energy. Like if someone is inconsistent with their love and affection, it creates this bond where you don't quite know where someone is, and if you're constantly having to work out if someone's okay, and if like if they're going to shout at you or what mood they're going to be in, and if they become inconsistent, it creates this void, like because when they're happy you can't relax because you feel like they're going to go back, they're not stable in themselves, so it creates an instability within you. And if you've had that as a child, it's draining, because all you're doing is being constantly attentive to that person because you don't want them to lose their temper, or like it's like if they're not okay, then I'm not okay. That's the kind of story that you get as a child if you have a parent that is unstable. And maybe this mum had a lot on their plate. Maybe they were quite vulnerable. Who knows? It can be different for different people. But this inconsistency has led you to feel inconsistent in yourself and to overthink situations, like overthink what you're saying, overthink your emotions, overthink what you think that you've heard from other people, or like even if I feel like whoever I'm speaking to struggles to speak their mind in an open way because maybe like mum found it hard to hold the truth or something along those lines, or maybe a past relationship that may have lost their temper and full scale arguments when you told the truth, or say for example if mum said to you to tell the truth and you did, and then obviously they'd lose their temper. This is definitely affecting. I feel like I'm almost losing my voice getting through this reading. So we've got the Five of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like there's this drain on energy is providing some abundance in some way. Can I have, or this is the offer. Yeah. Okay. So you want to come out of maybe like a dark place or a depressive state, or maybe this feeling of being trapped in your head has left you feeling like, God, I don't know what this person thinks of me, or like really second guessing yourself and out in the cold kind of energy, and you want to heal this. You really want to heal this. You want to pour into it. You want to, pour your emotions out and say what's really going on in your heart and in your head, and how those may not align. And maybe you want to say how confused you've been, you know, maybe you want to talk to someone about what's been going on in your time of, in your time of rest. So I feel like you've been keeping this to yourself for quite a long time. Praying, maybe even about a heartbreak from the past that really messed you up, or maybe this situation from mum and how that's had a big impact on you. And there could be lots of different scenarios coming off this, but I do feel like the outcome is going to be really good from sharing what has been going on. And I feel like you can be very vulnerable with whoever that you are intuitively wanting to connect with, because we've got the Six of Wands here. This is definitely a winning situation. And we've got the King of Cups here, which is saying that there's a lot of love here. The Death card in reverse is basically saying don't hold anything back. Don't have any fear. This is how can I say it? Like on the original Five of Wands, they've got sticks. People say that this is like a conflict card, but it's not. It's play. So what you think is going to happen is not going to happen. So like from the Death card in reverse, this is like, don't hold back, let everything go, be honest, be truthful, don't hold anything back, because what you think is going to be conflict is actually going to be play. That's really important that card came up, because they're just playing with sticks. They're not in conflict. They're in other decks, they are seen with swords and they are seen actually fighting, but that is play. It's just like messing about. Yeah, it's going to be a celebration for you. I feel like that's really clear message for you in regards to moving forward. How you think that this communication is going to go is going to be really good for you. It's going to lead to a celebration. It's going to lead to lots of healing and play. And I'm getting for someone that it's going to heal this relationship with mum. Definitely gonna, this mum figure is really standing out. But the main thing for me is this offer. The offer right in the middle of the reading. So whether this is you or someone coming towards you with an offer, you know, like if this is someone coming towards you, then keep your ears open and listen with love. And if this is you going to someone, then you know, speak with love, speak with honesty, speak with integrity. So we've got the Protection Guardian, drop your shields. So that's a good one for this reading. That's very what we've been going on about. You can drop your guard. And the Oracle, wait for important information. So I feel like you're going to know when the right time is. I'm just noticing the snake on her arm, so it's definitely soon. Definitely soon. Have we got anything else just to close this reading off? Just want to say thank you so much for being here. This has been a really nice reading compared to how crappy I feel, so I'm really glad about that. Managed to get a nice flowing reading out, and I will be back with the third eye reading for the planetary alignments. Great teacher, learn from spiritual experiences, and the doves is all about peace. So I feel like you're going to get a lot from this situation. I feel like you're going to get more than what you thought. I feel like you're going to learn a lot more about yourself and this other person who you're going to be sharing with. I feel like this is going to be really eye-opening, and I feel like you're going to feel so much more peaceful and contented and confident about yourself, knowing that you actually managed to move past this fear in regards to communicating your emotions. Right. Thank you so much. I do massively appreciate you being here. Thank you for taking the time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you would like to like or comment, subscribe, all that kind of stuff, it massively does help. Or even share. I mean, I'd love you to share my work. That would be such a amazing thing. Thank you so much in advance. And I look forward to reading for you again. Thank you very much.